Welcome to GOA365 English News Bulletin. I'm Anjali and these are the headlines. Man travelling along the Mandavai Bridge on Tuesday night was knocked over the bridge after a collision with a tourist vehicle. Recently, a car flew off the Zuari Bridge, killing 4. Wet over this time as Met Department says moisture-bearing clouds moving towards parts of state threatening to bring thunderstorms today. Sword festival begins in the state with great fanfare as families bring Lord Ganesh home amidst a drive to push eco-friendly idols. And now for the news in detail. While the government boasts of development, Kunkoli bus stand seems anything but that. Commuters have to resort to standing with umbrellas at the bus stand as roof sheets covering the stand have been blown off. Locals complain that parts of the roof are close to falling apart, putting their lives at risk. Here's more on this from our reporter.
आज GOA365 तुमका कुंकळेचो जो सिंगापूर मॉडेलाचो जो बस स्टँड आसा ह्या बस स्टँडाची जी परिस्थिती आसा ही जशी आमी लोकल टॉयलेट बांधतात त्या टॉयलेटा सारखी जाल्ली कडेन आसा. आज तुम्ही पळयतात ह्या बस स्टँडार इतली बसी येता हो कुंकळचो सिंगापूर मॉडेलाचो बस स्टँड. ह्या बस स्टँड जो आसा हो पयलींचो UD मिनिस्टर जोकी आलेमाव हांणी बांदलो, पूण इतलो बरो बांदलो पूण हांगा ह्या आतां जर पळयत जायत ह्या बस स्टँडाची जी परिस्थिती पयल्या आख्खे पत्रे फुटल्यात, सगळी उदक जें आसा हें सकयल गळटा, लोकांक ह्या बस स्टँडार सत्री घेवन उबें रावपाक पडटा. कोणाक हांगा बरे भशेन बसोन आमी बस येता म्हळ्यार बसोन रेस्ट घेता म्हळ्यार बसपाक मेळना. हांगा कांयच ना. तुम्ही सायडी पळयल्यार सगळे तेजेर वयर जे पत्रे फुटल्यात तेजेर हे सायडीच्यान शॉपां आसा तेणी ताटपत्री घातले कडेन आसा. म्हूण खंय तरी सरकार एक वटेन म्हणटा की प्लास्टीक बॅन करची म्हणून आनी सरकार हें प्लास्टीक आपल्याल्या बिल्डिंगेचेर यूज करता. हें प्लास्टीक घालचें ना म्हणना, पूण त्या प्रमाणे हो जो बस स्टँड आसा हेजी पत्री तरी तुमी घालूंक जाय आसलें. हे आजुनूय घालना. हे आतां पत्र गेल्यार 2-3 वर्स जाले. हे KTC डिपार्टमेंट करता कितें म्हणून कांय कळना. व्हडल्यो व्हडल्यो बसी हाडल्यो, व्हडले व्हडले प्रोजेक्ट तेणी तयार केले इलेक्ट्रॉनिक बसीचे. हे अशें जायना. पयलीं आमगेले बस स्टँड जे आसा हेंचे मेंटेनन्स करपाक जाय आनी हे मेंटेनन्स केले जाल्यार हे बस स्टँड उरतले. ना जाल्यार कितें म्हणून फायदो हेचो ह्या बस स्टँडाचो. हे पत्रे घालनाका, तेय काडून उडय. कित्याक जाय हे पत्रे? तेच खातीर आज लोकांनी रिक्वेस्ट केला की कदंबा कॉर्पोरेशन बेगीच्या बेगीन हे जो आसा हो रिपेअर करचो म्हणून. ना जाल्यार हांगा प्रत्येक भुरग्याक हांगा उदकांत रावचें पडटलें.
हांव मडगांव भायर सरलो आनी हिंगा सामको पावस आनी पवन उदक ते सगळ्यांक वता ते आतां सगळ्यांनी पसून भरकाना. थंय तर तूं चल जाय तूं ह्या आज कदंबाची वास्तवाची परिस्थिती चल जाय तूं सामकी बस जाला. आख्या व्हड गांव ना तसो व्हडलो जोकी बाब आलेमांव सिंगापूरचो हांव प्लॅन काम हिंगा हाडटा तुलो बांदून दिलोलो. त्या वेळ आयज तेसलो मेंटेनन्स जालो ना. तूं तरी चोवपा येवंक जाय तूं बरे भाशेन. आमच्या चोय सगळे फुडाक काय उदक सगळें लोक फुडा दिसता कितें येता काय त्या वदांचो अशी आमी आमचे गव्हर्मेंट कदंबा कॉर्पोरेशन न्यू बसता इलेक्ट्रॉनीक जाल्यार हो मेंटेनन्स कित्याक करना? आमकां कुंकळकारांक जायो मेंटेनन्स केलो. कित्याक हेजी परिस्थिती सारकी बॅड जालो आसा. दिश्टी पडटली सगळ्यांकूच दिश्टी पडटली कितें हाचो व्यू मेळटलो. हांव म्हणटा मागता रिक्वेस्ट करता आमी कॉर्पोरेशनाक कदंबा करता जाता तितून ताबडतोब हेजी मेंटेनन्स करचे आनी सगळ्यांक दूर भाशेन दाखोवचें की हो कुंकळकारां गेलो एक कदंबा पास्ट एंड प्लस. पयलो आमगेलो एम एल ए आमी तो सिंगापूरचो प्लॅन घेवन ही गोंय बांदतले कुंकळे बांदून आनी गोंयांत ना हेचो नंबर 1 मानून घेतला. कित्याक आनी सगळ्यांनी मानून घेतला. कित्याक आज पयलीं सगळ्या बुराक पळय आनी पत्र उडोवन दिलें. मेंटेनन्स करता कोण? त्या खातीर मागता कदंबा कॉर्पोरेशना कडेन जाता तो मेंटेनन्स करचो आनी सगळ्या लोकांक हॅपी दवरचें.
GOA365 खातीर कुंकळी साकून रमेश नायक रावत.
The hotly debated issue of Kala Academy's renovation is yet to be solved as the probe has now come under the Vigilance Department's scanner. Social worker Avinash Tavares questioned as to how Tectron Bilcon, an inexperienced agency, got the contract for renovating the famous Kala Academy worth 49 crore without any due diligence. Here's more on this.
Art and Culture Minister Govind Gowde had been grilled by the opposition during the assembly session over expenditure figures for the project. The Aam Aadmi Party and Goa Forward questioned as to how a contract worth crores was awarded without any tenders, a clear violation. Social worker Avinash Tavares had earlier submitted a complaint with the anti-corruption branch over the 49.57 crore contract. The department, however, washed its hands off the complaint, citing the issue does not come under its purview. Avinash has now approached the Vigilance Department. Listen to what he had to say.
There was a complaint filed a few weeks back in the Vigilance Department, in the Anti-Corruption Branch, and the complaint was closed because the Anti-Corruption Branch of the Vigilance does not deal with administrative lapses, sins of omission and commission, and violation of all the other rules. So this is why I have put a fresh complaint in the Vigilance Department. It's an 8-page complaint that has a list of detailed timeline of the entire events that took place.
Tavares pointed out that people have a right to know the reason behind awarding the contract worth over 49 crores without any tender to an agency that has only executed simple lighting and plumbing works of Goa Bhavan in Mumbai. How then was the company chosen to renovate the famous architectural structure in Goa? He questioned.
Major issue is on what basis was the work awarded to this one particular agency. The government says this is a specialized agency, but the manual while giving a tender it is the guidelines for procurement of works by Department of Expenditure, that is Ministry of Finance. It states that they have to give a detailed reason and justification as to why works have been awarded without tender. In the file notings which are available now on the assembly website, it was asked in the LAQs, there is no justification given for appointing this particular agency. This agency had done one work which is specified in the minutes of the meeting. The works was of Goa Bhavan in Mumbai. If you see Goa Bhavan, I have asked people there, the Goa Bhavan is shut. God knows whether it was complete. I had a tender document of Goa Bhavan. It was not specialized work, it was retrofitting, electrical, plumbing and some other small works. So this is not a specialized work. Any building contractor can do this work. And therefore, when this work was given to this particular agency, that is MS Tectonic Buildcon Private Limited, it was given maybe as a favor, as favoritism, or whether money was exchanged, God knows, that is up to the investigating agency to find out.
William Rodrigues for GOA365 from Panjim.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. The festival of Ganesh Chaturthi was celebrated today as families brought home the idol of Ganesh with chants and cheers of Ganpati Bappa Moria. The festival has once again been celebrated with enthusiasm by Goans after a 2-year COVID-enforced hiatus.
The worship of Ganesh's idol on Chaturthi is considered as a sense of gratitude towards nature. The deity has become a favorite amongst children as youth are seen ready to welcome it every year. First, let's look at the preparations of Kurgaon and Dargaon. Here are some sculptures made by children from villages. Watch.
विठू चित्रशाळेमधील ही जी 2 मुलं आपल्याला दिसत आहेत हे बाल चित्रकार आहेत, बाल शिल्पकार आहेत. टेरेसला सुंदर अशा मूर्ती त्या केलेल्या आहेत, त्यावर त्या ठिकाणी मजल्यावर ठेवलेल्या आहेत. त्यामुळं हा आपला वारसा जो आहे आम्ही सुद्धा चालू हा वारसा असं म्हणून पुढे हा वारसा चालवणारी अशी पिढी आहे.
This is the famous Sarvajanik Ganpati of Mapsa. This year, the residents welcomed the idol with great excitement and enthusiasm.
सार्वजनिक गणेशोत्सव विश्वस्त मंडळ तो हो गणेशोत्सव 61वा असा. हिरक महोत्सवी वर्ष या वर्सा आम्ही साजरे करतात. 1962 या गणेशोत्सवाची स्थापना झाली. राम मन लोहिया मैदान उद्यानान आमच्या पहिलो सार्वजनिक गणेशोत्सव मंडळ कैलासवासी रघुनाथ अनंत टोपले यांच्या नेतृत्वात सगळ्या समितीन त्या वेळार स्थापन केलो आणि आज हो गणेशोत्सव मंडळ 61 वर्सां पूर्ण करता आणि या पालिकेच्या प्रवेशद्वाराचे गेली 60 वर्सां या ठिकाणी साजरो जाता.
And now let's take a look at some of the scenes from Marshall Tivre, Diutsal Pilgaon and Vasco. Sandeep Kamulkar, Sandeep Pilgaonkar, Shweta Gaonkar and Shivani Sangelkar for GOA365.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. A man travelling along the Mandavi bridge on Tuesday night was knocked over the bridge after a collision with a tourist vehicle. Search teams were deployed immediately but were unable to trace the man's body. More details on the accident are awaited.
Earlier this month, a family of 4 lost their lives in a similar accident on Zuari Bridge. Following the shocking accident, police had initiated a drive against drunk and reckless driving. However, this seems to have died a natural death as fatal accidents continue making headlines regularly. Last night's accident is the third involving accident victims falling off bridges. The question remains, has a drive come to a slow end, or is the police crackdown on drunk and reckless driving just eyewash? William Rodrigues for GOA365 from Panjim.
Now for the weather, parts of Bicholi, Sattari and Darbandora are in for a wet start to Chaturthi week. According to IMD's weather forecast, moisture-bearing clouds are moving towards these parts, threatening to bring thunderstorms before the day's end. Here's more.
While lows are forecast to drop to 24 degrees Celsius, cool winds sweeping over the state at present could make it feel chillier than normal. Similar weather conditions are expected to prevail on Thursday as well. The yellow alert has been extended until the 2nd, so locals can expect to see isolated instances of thunderstorms on Friday too. There are no warnings for boat owners issued during the period. Yellow alert raised till 2nd, thunderstorms forecast until Friday. Maximum and minimum temperatures on Thursday, 31 degrees Celsius and 24 degrees Celsius respectively. No weather warnings issued for boat owners. No high wave warnings raised. Bureau Report, GOA365 with inputs from IMD.
With that, we've come to the end of this news bulletin. For more news and updates, log on to our website www.goa365.tv. Take care, stay safe and keep watching GOA365.